Hello, this is the Jack bringing you another Supreme Commander 2 replay. It's a reasonably recent one this time, not an ancient one from an old archive. This time around I'll be joined by Dirty Lobster.
Hello.
Yes, the game we're going to be commentating on today is a game between myself, Lobster, and Ronnie. We've got myself as the blue Cybran. We've got Lobster as the brown Cybran, who always seems to be Cybran. The game loves them in that respect.
Yes.
And we have Ronnie, the red UEF.
Should be pointed out that Ronnie is kind of new to this game still when we play this game, so if we're hard on him, it's all in good fun.
At least he knows how to spam units. Keeps him alive for a while.
That he has learned. Yes, it does.
Well, we've had this pause long enough. Let's watch, shall we? Ah, yes. The fun of every Supreme Commander 2 game. The first 5 to 10 minutes building the economy. Unless, someone does something strange and unique.
Yeah. So, the more attentive of you that have seen Jack's videos see that he usually speeds up the economy build, but since I'm in this commentary as well, we have to try and sync up our replays, so we can't speed it up because we'll get massively desynced.
And we'll sound weird, so there, suffer. Suffer with a slightly longer video today. Here you can see Lobster's slightly changed its build pattern. We have a factory here at the middle mass point. Strange addition to a build queue.
Tactic I actually stole from Jack. I'm going up to the middle point trying to take that with factories, and the first factory I build there is to spam loyalists to help protect my comm and the factories. But you'll see that it doesn't really work out as I had hoped.
Yeah, as you can already see, I'm moving up to do something about it. Already seeing it. Yes. You can already see I've queued up a lot of PV here. No one takes middle when I'm around.
And there's really nothing I can do about it. I only have 5 loyalists, and 5 loyalists against, well, 2, almost 3 PD already, and yeah, I'm basically screwed here. So I'll be retreating very shortly.
Wasted his time trying to rebuild a factory. I'm not sure why he did that. I'm sure he was just desperate. Weren't you?
Yes. Yes, I was.
There he goes, running away.
We can see Ronnie... yes, I am! And we can see Ronnie building up more and more land factories to spam land units.
Yeah. And look at this. I have kicked Lobster out of the middle. And look at this. 2 shiny Rex to build upon. Those are 2 factories for the price of 1 right there. Thank you very much, Lobster.
You're welcome. And if you look down in my base, you'll see that instead of... Usually I just build back in the home base my factories, but since I don't want to waste time running back there with my engines and comm, I start building my land factories in a big old pile here in the narrow space I'm in to try and go and fight off Jack from the middle.
Quite needed though. You don't want to spend too much time walking about just to build some factories to spam units. Getting them up as quickly as possible is key, especially when your first factory has already got destroyed.
Yes. Just annoyance tactic by Jack here, building attack missile launchers on his factories, so I have to move my units about.
They were to go for your mass points, seeing as they were completely undefended. But here we see Ronnie moving in, taking no. Yeah, I've lost my trail of thought there. I was going to say something
You'll
fun,
find
but
you'll find it again. And then we see a power detonator as always from me, and
luckily I got most of my units out of the way, but a second power detonate gets the other half. I hate power detonate!
As well you should.
Ronnie building up a mass army of titans alone.
which is really a good thing when fighting Cybran, considering if you get Titans and Afterburn, you can outrun both Brackman projectiles and power detonates, which are the bane of the land force. So, good choice by Ronnie there.
Yes. Although mixing in a few mobile missile launchers would have been nice to deal with some factories and such.
Yes, like you can see it that I have down here. And there I run in for the power detonate, but Jack is faster, killing a lot of mine.
Yes, oh god, the pain. And here we go, power detonate on Ronnie, killing half of his force. And moving in front of our power detonate in. There goes the other half. Only 2 bots survived and they're quickly dispatched. Killed most of Ronnie's point defense that he put up in fear of me. Those factory attack missiles do come in handy now and then again. I think I had to rebuild this factory. I think it got destroyed. I may have missed it. Who knows? There's a lot to watch here in this middle area. It's not easy when you're being attacked by 2 people. You take this middle spot, you anger the world in a free-for-all. Especially when they're all landing. They are forced to walk past you. If you take that middle spot, you better be ready to build upon it.
You can see me changing my units here. I've gone for Brackman and adapters now to try and push Jack out of the middle.
Yes, you can already see I fled with my comm the instant I saw those Brackman, knowing full well I can't defend against it. Because all I have is loyalists.
But God, am I careful and afraid of that power detonate.
Yes, I try to get close, I try to get close, but the closer I get, the more it hurts! Look, oh god, that was a mighty hit, killing about 7 bots in one. All I can hope to do is delay them as much as possible. I come back in my base in safe solitude. Ronnie's just biding his time. He's finally built his mobile missile launchers, in fact. He's going for my factory. No, stop killing my factory, it's mine! I charge it, Ronnie. I stop at his comm, but I don't think I can kill it. I take it to half
leaving me completely free to destroy his middle factories and PD and whatnot.
You can see here, I've got structure power detonate as well. I did not want anyone advancing upon me when I got kicked out of the middle. And that structure power detonate, combined with the power detonate for the land units, completely destroyed Lobster's land force. Yay for me. I bide myself? I'm making up words. I bought myself some time there. Ronnie just moved in some mobile missile launchers there. They're quickly eaten by Brackman army. Oh my. Look at that force from Ronnie. It's just accumulating there while we're killing each other. There's your Brackman killing my forward 2 mass points and my radar. I built up another 3 factories in my back base. Anything to spam out things just to stop you. Oh my, you moved Brackman in to attack Ronnie. Those did nothing.
Yes. No, they did not.
Too many P-shields. That is a lot of P-shields. They don't work too well against artillery, but if you're lucky, they will cover each other quite well regardless. Even if they only stop the first 5 volleys, first 5 shots. The first volley is going to hurt, but they'll block some shots. Here we go with a jump jet from Lobster. It's one of his most favourite tactics. Jump jet, power detonate. Jump jet, power detonate. You've seen it in a lot of videos by now, I'm sure.
Jump jet and power detonate is
jet.
one mighty tool.
Jump jet into the comm. He's moved into land force and power detonate. Look at that. Almost a quarter of the force gone in an instant.
The thing about power detonate, you barely have to sacrifice any units to make it viable. It's just so overpowered.
Look, here we have. I've changed tactic. I've hidden in the corner of my base 4 air factories and stopped spamming land. My goal here is to switch to air while people aren't. We went for land for 20 minutes, so I switched to air expecting no one to go air. Oh my god! Power detonate destroyed Ronnie's entire land force. I just caught that. My god, I'm sure you can imagine Ronnie kicking and screaming away at power detonate right now. The anguish,
Yes.
the suffering he must have felt.
It's actually, on this map especially, that is one of my most favourite tactics. You do a long jump jet with a part of your force, and then you force a sandwich. There is absolutely nothing you can do about that, because either way you go, you will be power detonated and you will be destroyed.
Yes, it is an evil ability. They shouldn't have it. It's overpowered. Damn it.
Yes, I remember very clearly Ronnie stating that whoever thought of power detonate is a fucking bastard.
Yes. If anyone should have power detonate, it should be the bloody Aeon, because they have no form of AoE without going experimentals. Here we go, jump detonate my base. I have built random structures just to power detonate, just in that case. Thank God for my thinking ahead.
Yes, I was hoping it didn't have structural power detonate yet. I jump in and I die.
He still managed to insta-kill 2 mass points on a radar when he jump jetted in there. One power gen is not enough to kill a land force, as I found out there.
Yes. The best thing to power detonate when it comes to structures is the mass extractor. It does a few thousand worth of damage, and the radius is that of a factory as well, so it just devours units.
Yes, I did not know this. I don't play Cybran much, and I certainly don't use power detonate all that much. I had no idea the differences in damage, so I thought, I'll spam the cheapest building all over the place just as sacrifices for power detonate when required.
Still, it is a worthwhile tactic. I mean, AA or a PD is over 200 mass, an energy gen is 70 mass, and it does almost kill. So 2 energy gens is cheaper than any PD or AA. It will be enough to kill land force, so it's still viable to just spam energy gens.
Here we have Ronnie starting to build experimentals. If we can get a good angle in here, we can see what it is. No, we can't. Oh well. But it's something evil, I can assure you. Here we have Lobster moving into me with just a loyalist army, and he jump jets. He's jump jetting past all my bloody power detonate things. By power detonate,
But not far enough!
as he flew over a mass extractor, I managed to power detonate and got the rear half of his army. Oh, that was a lucky gamble. It's terrible to sacrifice mass points like that without any gain, but half an army sure is worth it.
And sadly, as I only had loyalists, I would be destroyed trying to go into space since I was being chased by Brackman, and I couldn't get too close to his land factories either, so I'm not entirely sure what my plan was there.
Yes. Yes. Maybe it was just to get past and hope you found something tasty to kill.
Yeah. And if we look over at Ronnie's forward pylon, we'll see a lot of AA. I even sent a scout loyalist there to see what it is, and it is a lot of AA. He is prepared for jump jet power detonate now. He does not want a repeat of what's happened so far.
Which is unfortunate for me, as I started spamming air. But hopefully, a single factory spamming AA is simply not enough to counter my air. Here we have Ronnie's got 2. He's been building fat boys. He's got 2 fat boys up already, hiding them in his base when he needs them. Lobster's moving out again.
He's starting to move in,
Who's he going to go for? Is it me or Ronnie? Me or Ronnie? Looks like he's going for Ronnie.
and I'm parking outside of his range, just using my mobile missile launchers to try and take down his
Got
structures.
3
That's one.
AA, and there goes the mass extractor.
But here comes Ronnie to intercept. He is a bit careful still though. No, because of the power detonate. And there comes the jump jet.
Oh,
Perfect jump jet
God.
power detonate.
Half the army gone. Again. Ronnie, raging. Most definitely. Even I'd be raging at this point. I'd be screaming at Lobster over TeamSpeak. Just shouting abuse at him. Here we have Ronnie moving in com to kill that land force. To be honest, there's little we could do at that point. Well, And here, missed this. Oh, Lobster was attacking Ronnie. I was attacking Lobster with my Air Force. And another combo.
Oh, and another combo. I was completely oblivious about that attack. I did not check my minimap. Big mistake by me. Lost a few lost mass. I lost factories. Nothing I could do but to time a combo, which I timed perfectly. Killed entire Air Force there, buying me some time to rebuild.
Yes, normally I would have kept going for your mass alone, but I had to kill your factories before you started building adapters like you already are. And oh, here we are, Lobster's jump jetting into my base, in between all my structures, and I stupidly fall with my own jump jet, and I suffer the consequence for it.
And here we have a small glitch happening.
Look at that. They are all hugging. They're cheering their lost comrades in that power detonate. They're having a party.
I am issuing orders all over the place, trying to make those bastard bots to move, but they refuse. But finally, I issue a move order through them, nudge them free! Freedom!
No idea what happened there. Some form of pathing glitch. Who knows? Oh, here we have Ronnie's moving out his fat boys. Just force firing on land, waiting for a jump jet. But he was force firing to the wrong point, and the power detonate wasn't as deadly. It didn't even kill a single fat boy, but crippled one at least. Ronnie using force fire.
I was actually mostly aiming for the bots there anyway, because I knew that power detonate would not be enough to kill the fat boys, especially if I had any amount of land training, since land will not suffice against fat boys unless you're Aeon with teleports.
And here we have Ronnie set some obscure path order from a factory, and we just have one bot running after another. I just have my comm there killing them one by one. And if you look back at my base, look at what I've just built. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Most fun experimental ever.
A fire-breathing, half-mechanized dinosaur.
What more could you ask for? It's walking in, look at you, it's having fun. It's having the time of its life.
Sniffing about like a happy puppy, isn't it? And here comes the dance around the projectiles.
Microing with a giant dinosaur is not easy, but I need to get rid of those fat boys. I'm moving in, eating them. He is eating them. He cooks them and eats them. He cooks them and eats them. One at a time.
One after the other.
3 down. Can we get a 4th? Can we get a 4th? Can we get a 5th? Can we get a 5th?
Oh
yeah!
Yes! It's just devastation.
5 fat boys in 1 life. Oh my! That was a worthwhile spend.
Yes, that was a mighty experimental battle. Every experimental on the field at that point died.
Yes.
And if we look back at my base, we can see, since I can do absolutely nothing with land against Tyrannosaurus and Fat Boys, I go gunships.
Yes, the gunships are brilliant against land. Here you can see I've already built a second dinosaur, compared to Ronnie's only 2 Fat Boys this time. So, clearly I've got an advantage here this time, hopefully. I have like 10 loyalist shields around them. The idea was the loyalists move around distracting the Fat Boys' fire while the dinosaur moves in and eats them again.
And as you can see, it actually is working really well. They are targeting the loyalists instead of the much bigger threat.
Yeah.
Look at that ambush just disappear.
Oh god, and look, there's one Fat Boy dead. Now for the next one. Look at it, he's eating it, he's eating it, he's eating it.
The amount of damage that does over time is just insanity.
And here you can see he's got a third Fat Boy in his base, and I'm doing everything I can to avoid his shots. 1 shot missed, 2 shots missed, 3 shots missed, 4 shots missed. How you can microwave a giant dinosaur, I'll never know, but I succeeded! And look at my base, a third dinosaur built. I am just bringing out 1 at a time as I need them. They're working, so why should I stop building them?
So if you look back in my base, I'm starting to move out with my gunships to get around to... For some reason I decide to go for dark. I guess it's because if I go for dark, Ronnie, if I go for Dak, who has structural power detonate, it will destroy my gunships. Structural power detonate has enough radius to defeat gunships in the air.
Yes, and some transport to fly low enough. Here we go. I'm eating his fat boys again while Lobster's in his back base, killing his stuff there. He quickly changes his mind. Look at him. He's going straight for my dinosaur. I see these gunships.
Stop.
I instantly turn around and I start running. Holy crap! Do I start running? Look at him go. He is running for dear life. Luckily, he can take a pounding.
Yeah, a dinosaur without training has 65,000 health. And look at that, he's running straight for a AA tower, and the AA tower power detonates and killed almost every single gunship. That's just messy.
Yes, as soon as I turned that dinosaur around to flee, I instantly had my comm building AA towers just to power detonate them. Oh god, did I need that power detonate there and then.
If you look in the middle, you'll see one of Jack's bots doing a little dance. Now he's running away! He's running away! And jumping away! And letting the dinosaur deal with it.
I wanted that hero bot of decoying to win, to survive even.
But there he goes. He's dead. He did a last attempt of sacrificing himself to save the Tyrannosaurus from a volley.
So with my decoy bot dead, I start using my Tyrannosaurus Rex as a decoy and just circling and circling. Here we have Lobster trying to bomb it, and I'm quite certain those bombs did absolutely nothing. If you bombed it again, we'll see. Yeah.
If you zoom in enough, you see that it takes off a few millimeters, but that's about it.
Those bombs, those planes are not killing that Tyrannosaurus Rex anytime soon. And here you can see I've already built up an air force of my own just to help. I've already been attacking Ronnie. Oh, 2 factories in one pass there. There goes his last factory. Scouting around for his last NG. And factory, and there it goes. Factory's alive, so's NG. I turn and yeah, it's quickly dispatched.
There it goes.
Ronnie is completely out of the game here. He cannot rebuild anything anymore. All he can survive with is what he's got built. How unfortunate. But with those fat boys, he was the biggest threat. He had to be dealt with.
And here we have me taking out his mass points just to get some free research to try and compete with Jack in the air.
Yes, as the only one with a living comm, I still get free research just idling about, which is unfortunate for everyone else. Here we go. I am moving my comm in with my dinosaur and my planes. The comm's there to build AA towers as I need them to defeat any form of air or gunships with a power detonate and whatnot. Here we have a
big air battle by my forward pylon, which Jack wins, unfortunately enough for me, but he does lose a lot.
Only just, I've got about 15 planes left, I believe. Moving my dinosaur in to dispatch those last 3 fat boys of Ronnie's. My god, were they annoying. And I love my dinosaurs. They are brilliant, even by themselves. Ronnie can showcase the little remaining structures, knowing full well we can't do anything.
The only thing more mean than a dinosaur is a dinosaur with a lot of adapters around it.
My god, that's evil. But I took the plane route. Tyrannosaurus and planes. It works just as well, for the most part.
And here we have Jack creeping in with AA towers, making it absolutely impossible for me to spam air anymore, and I basically rage out of that.
Yes, that's game over. The victors, myself, Ronnie and Lobster both put up a tremendous fight there. I kicked Lobster out of the middle at the beginning, then later on they both kicked me out. Although
it's really important to kick people out of the middle, because if someone gets a good foothold in the middle, there's little a land force can do about that.
Yes. But I was in the middle long enough just to get the research I required for my dinosaur. And it's lucky I went for that dinosaur when I did. Otherwise I would have no counter at all for those fat boys. Ah, the joys of doing things right and lucking out that they are right. Well, that's the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the company of myself and Dirty Lobster.
Rawr.
Yes, lobsters go rawr. Who would have guessed? Yes,
Or they do the dirty crab dance.
yes. I'll give you a special treat. I'll link that video for you. You'll have fun with that one. So yeah, don't forget to check out our channels and feel free to subscribe. We're always looking for more subscribers, you know.
It's like crack.
So yeah.